It's a very difficult jump to make out of any category up to the sprint car category, but we have with us arguably the most impressive driver to make that jump so far, Luke Oldfield. Luke, tell us a bit about, you can brag about yourself and some of the results. Tell us a bit about it, mate.
Yeah, mate, well, I wasn't expecting too much jumping in the sprint car, you know. Got an opportunity to drive one with the car owner being Steve Voight. Done the winter series on a lease contract sort of deal. Went all right with them and won one round. Got a 4th, a 5th and a 8th, so which wasn't too bad.
First night out, I think it was top 5, wasn't it? Straight away?
5th position, yeah. So, and then went on from there, and he's purchased the car and allowed us to run for the season.
Okay. And then since then you went up to Mackay as well with all the heavy hitters that time, and you did fairly well up there too. Yeah,
it was good fun. I had a ball up there. First time I put it on its lid on the first night. Had a bit of a drama in the first heat, and spun her out and just corkscrewed myself and put it on the lid, which is a bit of a soft one, and ended up finishing the race anyway. But then the second night come on, and we finished 4th up there, which is a good run up there. I was having a ball up there, good atmosphere, good guys to race against. It's good fun. Yeah,
so that little bit extra guys like there with like Robbie and a couple of other interstate guys too.
Yeah,
it's been nice to race against them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, it was good to run with them guys, and you know, you sort of gauge yourself where they're running and where we're running, you know, and it's pretty pleasing to see where we're running, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Then up in got on the podium for the state title, I believe too.
Yeah, up at Toowoomba. Yeah, that was a good race up there. You know, it was a bit of a challenging track, and you know, we read it to sort of at halfway through the race and sort of picked our lines and got our way through, and just keeping up with, you know, Robbie and Dave Murcott, you know, and it was good racing.
You had a couple of heavy hitters behind you too, like would have been the case.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, Reedy poking his nose in around the place. You know, it was good fun running side by side with guys, and being able to do that and not, you know, wheel bang or whatnot, you know.
And as it is a family-run operation here, I was just talking to your old man. He was talking about the shock package you're running. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah. I run my own shocks in this car. I built my own Bilstein shock absorbers.
Okay.
That's with the Shock Shack. It's my own sideline business to specialise in Bilstein shock absorbers.
Okay.
Mainly been doing them from a modified from 6 years ago, and it's sort of evaluated from there, and just gone into all different divisions now. You know, on production cars and super sedans and late models. And
is this your first go at a sprint car sort of type shock, or have you been selling those?
Yeah, I haven't sold any of these. No, this is my first sort of running them, and I had a pretty good package what I got. I had a bit of a help with numbers and stuff like that to hit, and from a few guys, and it sort of helped out a lot, you know.
Well, you can, I suppose you can boast a bit about that too with your own shock package and you cut the car as well.
Yeah.
Getting on the podium, because that was when you were running your shocks as well.
Yeah, that's right. You know, it sort of helps a lot. You know, good fun to race with your own stuff, and you sort of, you know, week in, week out, you can check what you've been running, and you know, put them back on the dyno, make sure they haven't broke or you haven't, you know, fiddled with something. So it's good to be on top of those, you know, which is the most important part of the race car, apart from tyres and wings and stuff like that, you know.
Well, looking here tonight, it might get nearly your first hooky track, I suppose, in a sprint car. How do you reckon you're going to find that?
Oh, I don't mind the hooky.
You don't mind the hooky stuff?
I like the hooky stuff.
Okay,
yeah. Struggle a little bit in the slick stuff, so it'd be good fun to have a bit of a run on the fast hooky stuff. I don't mind going fast. It's good fun.
So how have you found it compared to the V8 Dirt Mod? Obviously more power, they're lighter.
Yeah.
What differences have you noticed as far as?
Well, the biggest problem I had at the start was keeping the front wheels on the ground.
Fair enough.
But after getting over that, you know, there's not a great deal of difference. There is differences, obviously, but you know, from jumping in and out of different cars, you know, they're all the same principle, just a little bit different areas. Like obviously the sprint car's a lot quicker entry corner
with the wing, I suppose.
Yeah, wing, and you know, and it's a lot more reactive in turning into the corner. Whereas, you know, say the modified, it's a lot lazy. You know, you got to turn it in pretty hard and get on the right rear and let it float on the right rear. You know, whereas these guys, you know, you hook it in, it's going to hook in on the wing and get on the left rear and then drive off. You know, but coming out of the corner, like especially in the slick, it's sort of, you get it. I found that they're very similar in the way they react. You know, because the wind speed's not up there, it definitely doesn't push over the left as quite as much, especially on these small tracks. You know, as much as
also about the shocks, the way the tyres work.
Yeah. We're just sort of working with that at the moment, trying to, you know, and obviously, you know, you got to pick your lines a lot more carefully to keep your wing speed up and everything else, you know, just learning the ins and outs and all that.
Yep, fair enough.
Yeah.
So, well, you've already ticked the box of getting a win and podiums. What would be a good season for you now?
Oh, I'm just hoping to, you know, run with the top guys, and I'm not too, you know, overachieving this year. I just want to run the big shows at Christmas time. That's what we've been told we're going to be running. You know, we're not going to run all the KRE rounds. We're just going to do it here and there, and then hit World Series at Archfield here, and then we'll do over Christmas in January. Hit it pretty big over Christmas time. So concentrate on that and just sort of see where we're at and. Make it, you know, I'm always going out to win, obviously, but
yeah, you have, so that's always nice.
Yeah, oh, that's right, that's right. But yeah, we'll keep it straight and tidy and try and keep on top of things, and it should be good fun.
Well, Luke, thanks for your time. You mentioned that you weren't feeling that great tonight, but so hopefully you still have a good night, and yeah, you've got a great looking car, great sponsor, and can't see you there.
Yeah,
having a good season.
Thanks very much. Yeah, I can't thank, you know, Voight Contract enough. You know, they give me this ride. You know, it's one of those ones where I just sort of turn up, we look after it, we tow it there, and it's a pretty good deal. So I think he was pretty surprised the way we went in the first few rounds, so he's pretty happy, and if I keep him happy, we'll be running for a little while yet.
Keep it straight and keep it up the front, he'll be happy.
Oh, that's right, that's right. It always ticks the boxes.
Definitely. Thanks, mate.
Thanks very much.
I'm Clinton Cook reporting for Sprintcar World. Thanks for watching.